Welcome everyone to Chaz Chat Gaming. And today I want to talk about the mods that we absolutely need to see be added in S.T.A.L.K.E.R. 2. Now let's get started. So S.T.A.L.K.E.R. 2 has its fair share of problems, it has its fair share of bugs, but the team of devs are working, and so are the modders. And I've been going on social media, from Facebook pages to Reddit to Instagram to X, to read what people want to see modded into this game, and I have compiled it into a very long list because there's a lot of expectations for the modders. So we're going to get into this list. Going off with number one, I've seen a lot of people say that they want to see coffee and cigarettes be added to the game. Obviously, there's not a lot of different food varieties and drink varieties. I think that this would be really cool. The coffee could have the effect of the energy drink in game. Cigarettes, I'm not really too sure on what the effect of that could be. It could just be a cool mechanic in the game, and I think that this would be a really cool thing to be added, and it fits the narrative of S.T.A.L.K.E.R. 2. Now going with number two, which is vivid lighting. Now, it's up and down with me when it comes to this one. I really love the graphics in S.T.A.L.K.E.R. 2. That will be the last thing that I touch when it comes to mods, is graphic mods. I love the way S.T.A.L.K.E.R. 2 looks. So this one isn't for me per se, but there's a lot of people who want the vivid lighting to be added, and I kind of can see where people are coming from, but I'm not one of those people who wants this. So another one that I would really like to see, though, is camping and making a fire. Now, as you know, if you play S.T.A.L.K.E.R. 2 or any S.T.A.L.K.E.R. game, there are campsites and bases all around the zone, and I think it would be really cool if we could have the tools to be able to make a fire or make a little camp of our own. I know sometimes people don't want to walk all the way across the map just to get to home base, so this would be very useful and very cool and very realistic, and this is one of my top ones that I would like to see added. Going with another thing that is really useful to be added, which is a building system. If you've ever played Fallout 4, you know what I'm talking about, and that's the type of building system that I would love to see, which is you have a lot of creative freedom to do whatever you want and however you want. I think that S.T.A.L.K.E.R. 2 would be amazing if it had a building system. And I don't want to add on to the actual home bases per se, but I would love to be able to build a house or build something in the Red Forest or even in the swamps. So that way, in the most dangerous areas of the zone, you don't have to keep walking to go to your base. I know that that's part of the game, and I get that, but some players don't like it. So building system is definitely a good mod, and I hope that there's someone out there right now working on it. And this is another one that I've also seen a lot of people talking about. It's not one that I'm really too concerned with, but it would be very cool, and I would give it a shot, which is different drinks and foods. Now, I know a lot of people say that the zone is one big sausage fest, and they're not really wrong. I am kind of getting a little bit tired of eating sausage and bread. I know that obviously food in the zone would be technically limited, but I'm sure that we could squeeze in maybe a box of cereal or something, anything, or even noodles or rice or beans or something along the lines of that. I would really love to see this one be added. It's not on the top of the list, but it's on the list, and I definitely understand why the fans want it. Now going with the last one, the most important one to me. I really love this idea. I've seen this on Reddit, and I actually, as a fan of S.T.A.L.K.E.R. 2, want to see this one added as well. This is right up there with the camping and the building for me, and it is snow. Now, I know that a lot of people are going to say, well, Metro and all these different games that are like S.T.A.L.K.E.R. have snow, so why would you want that? I think the zone would be very beautiful if we had snow. And I don't need a full-blown coverage of snow. It would be just cool to have a nuclear winter. Just snow falling, whatever the case may be. I think that snow would look really good in S.T.A.L.K.E.R. 2. And I've always loved games with snow in them. I mean, it's just one of those things that is very rare, it seems like. A lot of games don't have snow. It's one of those things that is very difficult to actually get into a game. And I'm going to assume that that's actually why they don't do snow, because of how difficult it is to make it look realistic. I think that Stalker 2 would look very good with snow. And I hope that the modders are listening and watching and reading. And I hope that they can make some of these mods for us fans. Me, I'm just a content creator. I do not do mods. I don't make them. I do use them. And I will be starting a review portion of this channel to review mods and to tell you which ones work together and which ones don't. So stay tuned for that. And happy hunting, stalkers. Chaz Chat is out.